Oh my lord, I just read the top.
And then the next confession.
What?
Dog, what the fuck, dog?
This is
what
Joey,
the
bro.
Fuck?
This is Joey.
Joey?
This is
Joey,
Joey.
is this you?
This is Joey.
I pooped on the floor at McDonald's McDonald's bathroom, then left it.
I pooed on the floor.
I pooed. This happened when I was 9. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
it just would be so much funnier if they were 20.
Yeah, if they were like 19.
Yeah. My parents were getting us ready to leave, but I had incoming diarrhea. I lined up for the bathroom, 3 people ahead of me. I was desperately holding it in for the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
When it was my turn, I ran in, locked the doors, pulled my pants down, but I did not make the toilets.
Oh.
There it was, in the middle of a bathroom, a piping hot chocolate soft serve. I grabbed a bunch of tissues and
Why is
scooped
Joey
it
laughing
into the
so
toilet,
much?
and I left smears on the seat. 9-year-old me panicking while the next person is knocking on the door. Also, at that point, my parents have been waiting for me for about 10 minutes already.
Shit.
I washed my hands, left the bathroom, and pulled the door closed as I exited so I wouldn't get an immediate reaction. Then I ran out of McDonald's. I'm deeply sorry to the staff that had to clean up my mess and the person who tried to get it going after me.
I'm
so
sure
Fuck.
they've seen worse in a McDonald's.
100%. This is like an average day at if it's an American McDonald's as well, average day.
I mean, look, it's diarrhea and you're a kid. You haven't learned the limits yet of diarrhea.
Wait, and I don't think this is a sin at all.
No,
he
this is-
tried to clean it.
I love the top comment, diarrhea of a wimpy kid.
Look, you're 9, bro.
Yeah, dude, you're not. What were you supposed to do?
Yo, miss me with this
It was
shit.
either that. Look, you did the right thing, right? Because
Yeah.
most 9-year-olds would not have like the mental capacity to be like, I need to rush to the toilet right now. Here it comes.
How dumb do you think 9-year-olds are?
They would just shit themselves.
No, they would not.
They would.
9-year-olds don't shit themselves that fast.
They would.
I think most would try to get to the toilet.
Right.
9-year-olds, they're pretty big.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever diarrheaed yourself? Have you ever had diarrhea in a public space like this?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I had it on a plane.
Oh, you had it on a plane?
I had it on a plane.
Damn.
It was like
That
2
might be the
years-
worst place
It was
to have
like a year and a half ago.
Oh, shit,
I had
really?
it on a plane and I had to just like, and it was awful. Because you have to keep like asking people to move.
Yeah.
And that was the worst part. And I had to like climb over them every single time because they were trying to sleep. It was a 12-hour flight. And I had to poop every 30 minutes.
So
it was not fun.
So we agree this isn't a sin, right?
No, he's 9.
Yeah.
No,
if they're like 10, unless they like kill someone, it's like, all right.
Yeah, this is just a hilarious childhood story of having diarrhea at a McDonald's. Like,
So I've done this.
what, you've had... is this your post?
No.
Did you
Is that why
post
you
this?
asked us? What the fuck,
I
dog?
just want to confirm this isn't a sin, right? This isn't a sin. This isn't a sin, right? And it's on camera. They were like, no, it's not a sin. It's not a sin.
No, it's fine.
It's not a sin. It's fine.
It's fine, but did you post this?
No, I didn't.
Just explain what happened, guys.
What happened?
Explain what happened.
Okay. So I was 18.
Okay, go on.
Okay. Same thing. I had this is gonna get really fucking sorry to anyone eating right now. So I was 18 and I was in a club
Okay.
and
God.
I had diarrhea. Right?
God.
And we all know what club bathrooms can be like.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So this particular club, they did not even have toilet seats, right? Because they just assumed that everyone is taking a piss.
Yeah, no one's going to come
Yeah.
to a club and take a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. I actually would do that.
Yeah.
What, go to a club and take a shit?
If I need to take a shit, I'm taking a shit in the club.
Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that day, my stomach was not cooperating, let's say, with stuff that I had eaten earlier that day. Probably I had Thai food. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
So either way, it's a club bathroom. It's full as fuck. I'm in line for what feels like an hour, even though it was probably 5 minutes, getting really, really desperate, right? I open the door, I fucking smash the door closed, lock it, I see that there's no toilet seat, so I'm like, shit. All right, I'll just hover over.
Yep.
Right, because
Yep.
I don't want to fucking,
You're not
I don't want
touching
to.
that.
I don't want to fucking sit on.
touch it.
Yeah.
Can't touch
Every disease is on that toilet.
Yeah. And it just comes out, and then there's the immediate panic because I'm like, where's the water? Where's the water sound effect? You know what I mean? It comes out, and I'm like, I didn't hear water. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't hear water. And luckily the whole thing didn't come out because I stopped it immediately. And I'm like, it's probably not that bad. It's probably not that bad.
Right.
It's probably not that bad. I turn around.
It's bad, isn't it?
I completely missed it. I completely missed it.
It's on the floor.
It is not on the floor.
How far did you miss it by? Could you kick it in?
So it is not on the floor, but I had missed the toilet seat, and because I'd missed the bowl, and because the entire thing didn't have a toilet seat, it all went on the back of it. There was just a puddle of it on the back.
You're disgusting.
Yes.
This is a sin.
Oh, that's a sin.
Yes, it is disgusting.
So how did you resolve this?
That actually made me gag.
I actually had to use the entire roll. So I didn't leave it, right? Yeah. I didn't leave it.
Okay. At least I had the dignity to clean it up.
No, I did clean it up.
Yeah.
And this was with people banging on the door.
Yeah.
And my biggest concern was I was really scared that the bouncer would think I was doing drugs in the toilet because when you're in a club and you're in the toilet for a long time, bouncers come checking in pretty often, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And my biggest concern was a bouncer is going to knock on this door and
Because there's nothing more embarrassing than a bouncer coming into the bathroom to check if you're doing drugs and instead find out you shit yourself.
He'd be like, "Oh God."
I think I would have preferred if you
were caught doing
If I
drugs.
was caught doing drugs, then whatever the fuck I was doing, because what I was
Lean
doing,
over.
because I obviously had to to the best of my ability, just clean it all up.
Yeah.
Took several flushes, obviously.
Oh my God.
Because that was a lot of toilet paper. But we all agreed that it's not a sin. It's not a sin.
No, look, this is the thing. These stories are not sins because it's just they're just unfortunate. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy because it's just bad. It's a bad time for everybody. But I will admit, it is also the funniest thing to hear.
So
when
I
it's not happening
apologize.
to
I
you.
warned that was very graphic, and I'd forgotten about that
my
until that came
Yeah,
out.
I think
so funny.
I don't think Batman could get that out of me.
Yeah.
I think. All right.
hell.
Next up we have a confession. I stole 60,000 from a game show by inserting a pager in my butt. I was
What did he say?
I was facing financial stress and needed to pay back loans. 60,000 would have and has solved all my issues.
Okay.
My life has been a blessing since. I appeared on the game show similar to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and would read the questions. My friend who was sitting in the far corner would page the pager on the correct answer. I could obviously feel the vibration, hence why I won 60,000.
This can't be real.
I wouldn't have made it past the third question otherwise. I haven't had to cheat since, nor have I had the opportunity to do so, nor would I do that
I'm looking at this
again.
top comment. Yeah, didn't a chess player get
Yeah, this is the anal
Yeah, it's
bead
very
shit.
similar.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go for the full million? If
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wanted to
this
stop?
is.
I guess because if it was the full million, it would have been too sus.
It wasn't actually Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, it wasn't Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It was a game show similar to Who Wants
Does
to Be a
sound.
similar
I'm not
to-
gonna.
Yeah.
Lie, it does sound fake to me.
Yeah.
A funny story, but it does sound fake. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I mean, I don't know what game show this is, but I'm trying to think if,
The chess thing is real.
Wow.
is the chess thing actually real?
No, it wasn't actually
Yeah.
real. It was never confirmed.
Yeah, because this reminds me of a story. So in the UK, there was actually a big news article about someone who did actually cheat on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah. With the coughs.
Yeah, and there was so their biggest their biggest mistake was they went to the full million. They won the full million. But if you watch back on like some of the tapes of some of their questions, it's so obvious that something sus is going on.
Right.
Because he would say something like, oh no, it's definitely A. And then you hear like some coughs in the background. there was one question, like, so to explain the whole fucking frauds, basically he had helpers in the audience check out the right answer whenever he was reading out.
He had asked the audience every turn.
So he'd be like, oh, it'd be like, how old is Joey? And then it'd be like, wow, well, 30 is a pretty good age, I think. And then no one would cough. Like, wow, well, 29's also a pretty good age. And then no one would cough. And then it'd be like, oh, 32. Oh, nice. And then they'd start coughing in the audience.
Right.
So he'd kind of like talk through
First
every...
of all, I'm 30.
I know. But he would talk through like every answer like that and then have someone cough.
That's
they went to prison for it, I think, as well.
Yeah, or at least they definitely got sued for it.
Rightfully so.
But there's this one obvious one where he, for some reason, did something so stupid. Aside from this, but on one of the questions, he was like, "I'm so sure it's like question A or like answer A. I'm so sure about it." And you can hear in the background just like the coughs going like crazy because like his partner was clearly panicking. It's like, no. It was literally that. I think at one time you can hear it in the audience of him going, no.
A total of 192 coughs were recorded.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Yeah. So this was an insane story, and I'd forgotten about this as well. If it was smarter, I would say that page up your asshole is probably smarter than this.
That is definitely smarter.